Southeast Asia is a contemporary convergence of environments and people. The influence of empire and economic globalization and the delicate balance of competition and cooperation. Proximity to water and coastal access dominates the region's physical situation. The cultural diversity of Southeast Asia includes ancient Hindu and Buddhist peoples and the world's most populous Islamic country. Countries and cities in the region compete intensely for market growth and contemporary global connections. At the same time, efforts exist to strengthen intergovernmental economics and political relationships among the region's diverse cultural traditions and political ideologies. The region is one of contrast. Some countries are among the world's wealthiest, while others are among the world's poorest. There are many indigenous groups practicing traditional and tribal lifestyles, but the region is playing an increasingly larger role in global affairs and economics. Until recently, this region was characterized by geographic isolation and a history of domination by external powers. Europeans, Chinese, and South Asian influences have played a significant role in defining the cultural, political, and economic character of the region. The region's climates are largely tropical and heavily influenced by oceanic influences. Southeast Asia contains many large sediment-laden rivers. This region is home to a wide variety of animals and vegetation types. Numerous mountain ranges and volcanic areas are found in the region. The results of movement of three major and one minor tectonic plate. Earthquakes are common in the region, and a massive earthquake off the Indonesian island of Sumatra triggered a devastating Indian Ocean tsunami in 2004. Human activity compounds the impact of natural hazards. Deforestation, soil degradation, and mining damage are among the key human-induced environmental problems faced by Southeast Asia. Although Southeast Asia has had global connections since the early 7th century, it was not until the late 20th century that the region saw widespread integration into globalizing economies. Most countries in the region had rapid population growth during the last half of the 20th century, with the overall population doubling between 1965 and 2004. Rate of natural increase have dropped substantially in recent decades, but the countries in the region have been experimenting with increased urbanization. Southeast Asia includes parts of the Asian continent as well as numerous islands between the continent and Australia. The subregion has many cultural fault lines along which friction exists. Of the mainland countries, only Thailand avoids rule by military and communist governments. Prior to 1997, economic crash in Thailand had emerged as one of the economic leaders in Southeast Asia. The island countries are noted for their fragmentation, 17,000 islands and ethno-linguistic diversity, 300 ethno-linguistic groups. Singapore and Brunei have the region's highest GNI PPP. The islands are home to a large Muslim population and Jamia Islam a military Islamic separatist movement, is attempting to establish an Islamic republic that would include parts of Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Regional economic growth in the latter decades of the 20th century shows dramatic following in the economic crisis of 1997. Recovery has been slow, but the ASEAN and APEC both continue to work towards strengthening Southeast Asia's economic relativity to the world regions.